And now, welcome to the Great Cigar and Pipe Show. Presented by Hiram and Solomon Cigars, the Oliva Cigar Family, and the J.C. Newman Cigar Company. Coming to you live from the Corona Cigar Company studios.
Hey.
Oh, they made it back.
Oh, they're back.
Yep, they're still frozen.
And they're frozen again.
Still frozen. That's awesome.
Well, welcome, everybody.
Frank was in the middle of doing the hustle.
Man, oh, man.
He's doing a peep show.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Can
Can you hear us?
We hear you. Yes, we can hear you, and we see Frank ready to burst.
Oh, you can hear. Okay.
Anyway, sorry, folks.
No, what happened is the computer.
Go ahead,
The
Bob.
computer actually overheated.
Yeah.
Been out here for a few hours because we went for dinner, and it actually the computer went on fire from the heat.
It looks like it's still on fire because we can't see you really.
You can't see
folks,
us.
as you can see,
You can hear us.
Yes, we can hear
It was,
you.
it was Frank's dancing. He was like, "I'm on fire."
Anyway, welcome aboard, everybody.
So
Yes,
you can't see us?
Yeah, we can see you. You're
Well,
just
you're
frozen.
frozen.
We are frozen.
Frank's
Yes,
moving
we are
really
frozen.
slow.
You're on fire, but you're frozen at the same time. So,
Dump some ice on the computer. Just cool.
Yeah.
well, we have
We'll
our
figure it
ice
out.
rags on our neck.
All right, that's okay. That's good. That's good stuff. Well, everybody, welcome aboard here, and it's really, really hot in Florida. If you haven't been able
We
to
got
tell
a heat
yet,
index
Yes,
of
it is.
101.
100 plus in Florida, and so this way,
It actually hit 113 here.
okay, that's a beautiful thing.
If you say so.
Don't
Well,
listen to
you know.
Bob.
Never mind that man behind the man.
There you go. Well, we got a good show for you tonight, folks. Thanks very
Yeah,
much.
absolutely.
We hope you all had a wonderful Father's Day weekend. We all did up here, and so we've got some special guests tonight. We hope you enjoy them because they're pretty awesome. We're going to hear an amazing World War II story by one of our special guests. And again, we're celebrating. It's the 250th birthday of America. And we're pretty excited about it. And America, there's Joe,
Yeah.
Chicago talking there.
Yeah.
But we're excited, and we got them in the green room right now.
Should we introduce Frozen and Frozen?
So frozen and frozen, yes, we can. So we have my frozen retired Bob on the right, and then we have my frozen cousin Frank on the left. And as you can see, they're moving a little slow these days. It must be the heat.
It's called age.
And over there behind with a nice green background. What number are you on? The number 13? Or
We can't talk about that Witzeg, Jesus.
Oh,
We
yeah,
won't talk
okay,
about
witness.
Bruno,
All right.
so-
So he's on the lucky 13 course down there. And there's my brother Kyle Gesso hanging out there with his Freedom
evening,
shirt. And, well, next to me, as you can see, Mr. Patriot himself with the red, white, and blue Whiskey Lab hat, which is an awesome hat. And
Yes, sir.
this is my guy, our in-house drinker, and we're going to
In-house
talk some
drinker.
whiskey tonight. And
Oh,
Mr.
boy.
Joey Galino right next to me over here.
Absolutely. So just real quickly, just some in-house things. First and foremost, prayers to Dave Yancey and his family. His father passed away peacefully at the age of 86 recently. He was a Air Force veteran, so prayers to you, Dave, and your family. We're thinking about you. Tonight, we're going to be pairing in honor of the America 250 birthday, the Evan Williams 250 bottle, which is a single barrel. It was barreled in 2018, bottled in 2026. So what does that make it? About 8 years old. This is actually, Evan Williams was actually the first licensed distiller in the United States. So it's a very appropriate bottle to be sipping on to celebrate our country's birthday. We're going to be pairing that with the Exile cigar, the Alaska cigar. And we're going to have Alex Martinez, the owner, who's going to give us the rundown on this brand and this cigar while we pair. And then our main feature is going to be Paul Koziak. He's got his wife, Sandy Koziak, on with him. He's going to give us a nice story about his father, a World War II veteran and an American hero. So why don't we bring everybody on?
All righty.
Hi,
Do it
everybody.
slowly.
All right. Hi, guys. Hey!
Let's go, Cigars. Yes,
Yeah.
let's go.
Hey, thank you,
Guess which one is
everybody.
Paul and Sandy?
Thank
Well,
you.
welcome
great
aboard,
intro. That's a
guys.
tough act
Welcome
to beat.
aboard.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we'll go right to Paul. Paul, thank you, Sandy. Thank you for joining us. And Paul, we'll give you the floor. I know you have an incredible story about an unbelievable American hero.
I do. And I hope my props in the background don't fall down like the Christmas tree.
Yes.
So
Hannah.
in May 5th, 1945, my father was told to go out on maneuvers in Mauthausen, Austria. It's near Linz, Austria. And he was supposed to check for bombs under bridges. And as he was traveling through Mauthausen, he came upon this sub-camp called Goosen, the small camp next to the large camp, it's 5 miles away from it, was called Mauthausen. A Red Cross truck pulls up and sees the American tank, and the gentleman said to my father, he said, excuse me, "Oh, are you here for Mauthausen and Goosen?" And with my dad having his young wits, he said, "Oh yeah, that's what we're here for." And he says, "Oh, I'll show you where it's at." So my dad goes up to the gate and sees that it's a pretty good sized camp, and he convinces his men. He disarms them and puts several of them put their guns. And I didn't know this until we got to Austria and learned about my father more, because they didn't talk about, my father didn't talk about this after World War II. But they put in the trees, they put their rifles, and then they got down, and then they went up to the front of the camp and seen the Nazi. And lucky for him, the Nazi that he met spoke broken English. And he told him that the place was surrounded, and my father gave him his binoculars, his personal binoculars, and he said, "There, go look in those trees." And he's pointing to the trees where the guns were at. And the Nazi soldier at that moment opened the gates for him, and my dad drove his tank right in there. And the first words were out of his mouth were, "Boys, you are free." Now, there were different countries there. It wasn't just Jewish people. There were Polish people. There were Spanish. There were Romanians. All different ethnic groups were in this camp. And when my dad went in there with the tank, in all their different languages, I get choked up when I say it. They started singing the Star Spangled Banner.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. And so with that, when the soldier, the Nazis, he disarmed them. Okay. And then he took the Nazis, the soldiers that he captured, and he marched them 5 miles to Mauthausen. Okay.
Wow.
And we were there, and when we were there, we've been there twice, and I just can't imagine doing this walk. And my dad's driving the tank, of course, but it was a good walk because you're in a hilly area. Okay, when you get to Mauthausen, it was the size of, I'm going to exaggerate a little bit, like the size of Park Ridge. I mean, in Illinois, it was huge. It was just a huge concentration camp. He liberated 40,000 people that day.
Whoa.
2 camps, 40,000 people, pulled
Wow.
pulled prisoners out of the oven.
Oh my God.
We have totes in our house here that we brought that my mother kept of letters from the prisoners, hundreds of letters, thanking my dad. My dad revisited the camp in 1980, and he distributed these cards that he had made, because the first time he went back, people were ripping his clothes off. The prisoner, because these people were the prisoners that were saved. They were still alive the first time he went back in the 70s. So the
Right.
second time he went back was in 1980. He had Secret Service protection. He had guards around him because people would be coming and trying to rip his buttons off, and it just wanted a piece of his clothing. He had grown men running up to him and giving him a bear hug and lifting his feet off the ground. So they finally decided, you got to get Secret Service protection. So my mom and him had guards. Okay.
Right.
So when we went the first time, we were with Victoria Kennedy the whole day, who was the ambassador of Austria at the time. Here's a picture of myself with her. And she had the Secret Service. And
Sandy, hold that up again.
we were very impressed with
Nice. Thank you.
how they treated us. We were like celebrities or dignitaries, because while we were marching in the ceremony, people would try and shake our hands. They would come up to us, and the Secret Service person would ask us if it's okay to shake their hand, and we're like, "Who's that?" And they said, "Well, that's the ambassador of Romania." I said, "Yeah, sure." And we met princes, queens from different countries. Children of the survivors were coming up and hugging us and wanting our autographs.
Wow.
It's incredible how popular my father is in Austria. He's the, I told Joey when we came back, he's like the Babe Ruth, he's the Michael Jordan of Austria, of Mauthausen. We took a small tour after the ceremonies. We became tourists, and we went to the Chopin Palace, and we had to take an elevator because at the time I had a bad hip and I couldn't walk these stairs. And the lady says to me in the elevator, she says, "What brings you here to Austria, to Vienna?" And I said, "Well, we were in Mauthausen, and because we were guests for the United States Embassy, and we came here because of the 80th anniversary of the liberation of the camp my father liberated." And the young lady says, "You're Albert Koziak's son?" I'm like, Sandy, like, "Whoa.
How'd you know that?"
I'm like, "Wow." And she goes, "I know all about your father." And we get out of the elevator, and she tells this whole crowd that she goes, "We have celebrities here. This is Mr. and Mrs. Koziak and his father. Read the story about Albert Koziak, how he liberated Mauthausen and Goosen on May 5th, 1945. It gave me chills.
Yeah.
We got back to the hotel that day, and we got an email from Vita, what is called Vita Tours, and they apologized that they didn't know we were coming, and they reimbursed us our money for the tour.
Wow.
Wow.
Because we have the key to Austria, and we don't flaunt it.
Right, we don't tell
We don't
anybody.
flaunt it, but when you're there, you're staying on their dime, right? And I'm really excited to be on the show to promote my father's story. We're trying to get him the Medal of Honor, Medal of Freedom. We got a beautiful email today from a colonel that we're going to start moving along a little faster with this. And I have a real quick tidbit. I'm going to read this to you. This is just one of the letters from one of the prisoners, okay? And it's called Freedom, and it's called Fragment from Polish book, Mauthausen concentration camp in 1977. In the afternoon of May 5th, 1945, the concentration camp bell announced the prisoners were gathering at 6:30. It was the last Centennian assembly. Crowds of prisoners in silence, waited for the opening of the concentration camp. It took place at 5 p.m. An American tank, 5 soldiers, and 1 prisoner entered the concentration camp. Their commander came out and announced in English, "Boys, you are free." And then it goes on in our Latin language. In all our languages, we all sang the Star Spangled Banner. The leader of this patrol was Albert Koziak, and he's from Chicago, and he wanted to speak to the prisoners that it was important, very important. The cries of joy and tears were heard everywhere. Tens and thousands of prisoners were present there. And then one of the Poles began singing the national anthem.
Wow.
Yeah, I said Star Spangled national anthem. I apologize for that. And in this moment, my father took off his hat and saluted everybody and disarmed the Nazis.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Yeah.
Quite a story.
And this is just one of many stories.
Oh, did we lose him? Must
No.
be hot down there.
Yeah.
And we did.
I'm sure he'll come back.
It's very hot here.
Great story so far. Well,
Wow.
let's pick it up. Alex, how you doing there, big man?
Oh, you might be
We
muted.
lost his.
Are you
Gotta
we
muted?
lost his.
Mute. Unmute.
Unmute.
Can't hear you. Start again.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
There
okay.
we go.
There we
There
go.
we are.
I sell cigars, and I'm leaving after that story. That's it. I mean,
That's pretty heavy. Pretty heavy.
wow,
But yeah.
that's unbelievable. That should be on like Hogan's Heroes, right? You think?
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
With
Little
rifles.
Starlock
Look at the
13.
rifles. Look at all our guys up there.
It's amazing.
That's a great one. Absolutely.
That's
For sure.
That is, yeah, that's incredible.
Well,
And
that's
he's got his
Joey's
props.
uncle. That was your uncle or cousin?
That's cousin.
It was
Yeah.
first cousin at that point? Because
Oh man, it's like more like second cousin at that point.
right.
Yeah, my dad is his cousin. So,
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So you're a second
Okay.
cousin.
it's an Italian thing.
Alex,
you know.
what tattoo do you have there? I have to.
I said, he had his props, and I have mine.
Oh, we
nice.
the people. Yeah,
Beautiful.
baby.
Very nice.
Hey.
Beautiful.
On the
Beautiful.
other side, I have the Cuban flag. So,
Nice.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
That's all right. They're going to be the same colors.
yes, that's exactly
There you
right.
go.
There we are.
There we go.
And Paul is back.
And
There he
Paul's
is.
frozen.
He's frozen.
He's frozen.
Paul is a little frozen.
Okay.
No, and
We're
he's
back.
melted.
There we go.
There you
Back.
go.
He's back.
Sorry.
You're a tough act to follow, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hey Frank, widen our lenses here so we can squeeze in Sandy. There you go.
There you go.
So
You know, it's kind of funny that we have Exile Cigars on board because Paul's actually been exiled to Florida. He committed so many crimes in Chicago.
He's a wanted man.
Yeah.
And now we tell him everybody where they want. You can go get him.
yeah.
That's all right. Sandy will protect
Paul, thank
him.
you for sharing that. That was incredible.
It was and I would I really appreciate you guys having us on. I have in the background there's a flag back here behind me. This particular flag isn't from my father's funeral. It's from the White House. That flag was flown over the United States Capitol in 1980, thanking my father finally and recognizing him for liberating Mauthausen and Goosen in 1945.
Wow.
Yeah,
Awesome.
they
That's
flew it over the White
awesome.
House. Yeah, and it was very special. I'm really proud to have that flag, and celebrating the America's 250th birthday. And this really means a lot to Sandy and I and our
Yep.
family. Our
Mhm.
family really we're really hoping to get my dad the medals he deserves. Sandy and I brought all my father's medals to the Mauthausen Museum
2 years ago.
2 years ago, and they're in a glass case, and they actually have our picture next to it
Yep.
with my father and my mother. And I would love to put like the Medal of Honor in there for him liberating 40,000 people. And
Wow.
I think it's time that he gets
Recognition.
recognized for that.
Oh yeah.
And
So, Paul, Joe was telling me that you have everything that's necessary on the
I
list
do.
that they're required. So, what's
Yes.
the hang up on getting this medal for your
well,
dad?
it's the hang up is getting the right address for the right congressman or the right politician to. We've sent emails and they just
They don't answer.
They're ghosted. So now we're doing it through the mail. We're hoping answers that way.
Certified letter, you know they got it.
Yeah, we have my dad's original discharge papers, which is crazy because back in the 70s or 80s, two priests burnt down a building in St. Louis that destroyed a lot of the soldiers' paperwork.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
I believe my father was also in that because he couldn't track it down, right, Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're lucky enough to have the original discharge papers and a letter from his colonel acknowledging him that he did liberate the two camps. And we just it's a challenge, right? And we're gonna try and climb this mountain, right, step by step. And if there's any listeners out there that would like to message Sandy or I on Facebook or Messenger or Instagram, I'd really appreciate it if someone has some insight on this challenge that we're.
I got one thing for you there, Paul. There's a guy named Lewis out of His and Her Cigars in Cocoa on the East Coast.
Sandy's writing it down.
There's once a week they have a couple of vets that go in that try to assist other vets and just trying to get help with their meds and their pays and all of that. You might be able to touch base with them, tell them who you are compared to us, and maybe someone there might be able to help guide you and get to it. That's the best I can do now.
Yeah, send us later the information. That'd be great.
Yeah, all right, definitely.
We were on 60 Minutes this past Sunday.
Nice.
A real quick story. I don't want to use your whole show, but three women were pregnant when my dad liberated that camp. Those women were going to die that day because they didn't want pregnant women alive. It was a burden to them. They didn't want to have babies, right? They didn't want to be taking care of infants. So these babies are 80 years old. And they're 81 now, but we were there with the 80th anniversary. We went with Hannah, Mark, and Eva. We were there with them for the whole week. And Wendy Holdham has a book called Born Survivors, and it talks about their experiences after they were born and how their mothers had to raise them and in different countries, different states, and traveled all over the world. And it turns out they all didn't live far from each other, and they met as recently as 15 years ago. And they call each other's brothers and sisters because they're all born on the same day.
Wow.
Wow.
And it's a beautiful story. So it's a huge ceremony when you go there on May 5th. May 5th is their July 4th in Austria and Vermont. It's an all-day celebration. It's actually an all-week celebration. And at the end of the ceremony, I was asked to play taps in that concentration camp. And it is, I'm standing there with 20,000 people, and I have to perform on stage. And the general, before I played, he was trying to get me in the right position where the sun was shining. He had it all figured out, and it was amazing.
And the cameramans are
and
there.
I'm nervous as heck, but I knocked it out of the park, and it worked out very well. And this bugle, I have the bugle.
Hey, this is what I love about our community here. Look at what
You got that by Brian? Put that on there.
No.
Sandy, write this down.
Okay.
State Representative Jackie Haas, State
I'm gonna
Senator.
take a picture of it.
I do golf outings for these two individuals. They're great people, and I know they would help. Reach out to them, Brian.
Got it. Thank
This
you.
is what's so great about our community.
Yes.
Everyone's always got an answer for something. We can all get together and
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
Thank you.
Sandy has a little story she wants to tell you
Real quick, I want to tell you a story. When he was doing his bugling and that in Goosen, I was sitting next to people I didn't know, and this man, white hair, older, probably in his late 70s, was sitting next to me, and I had a name tag, and so did Paul. But sitting next to me. He's reading my name tag, and he keeps going like this, and he's like, excuse me. He says, Koziak, do you know that gentleman playing the trumpet? I says, yeah, that's my husband. And he says, Albert J. Koziak. I said, yes, that was my father-in-law. And he goes, oh my goodness. He goes, I was here in 1980, and I was
The ambassador
of Austria at the time. I met your father-in-law.
Yeah.
It gave me the goosebumps.
Wow.
So I'll just give you a quick rendition of a little bit here of what happened that day.
Cheers. God bless America.
And,
Awesome, Paul. That was awesome.
I have a funny story at the pipe show a couple of years ago. One of the vendors thought Sandy was my wife.
yeah. So I texted Joey several times, dude, you got to get your wife out of here. Crazy.
Oh, Paul, Sandy, that was absolutely touching and remarkable story. Paul, your father certainly sounded like an amazing individual. I wish I would have met
humble. Didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, most of those guys didn't. I know my dad, unless we asked him, he didn't say much about it at all. And they don't talk about it back then. To me, that was the last of the great generation.
And in his discharge papers, it said, you will not talk to anybody about this tour of duty. And he had to sign it.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about dedication, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a hell of a thing to keep inside your head.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
They've seen a lot of nightmares, so you can imagine what
we don't talk about this either. He was also in the Battle of the Bulge at the end of it, but he was there.
Oh wow!
I never even knew that. Yeah, he had to go through there to get to Mauthausen.
Wow.
Oh,
true American hero. And
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much
for sharing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
we love the show.
Glad to share the story with everyone.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And Alex, I know your cigar brand is dedicated to your father as well.
Yeah. So it's called Exile Cigars because my parents came in 1969 in exile from Cuba. And my dad was always the family guy. He had brothers and sisters, and a brother ran each of the 3 shoe stores. And my cigar line they're all named after the shoe stores in the order that they were opened. So my first cigar that came out was La Dalia. That was the flagship shoe store in Santiago de Cuba. And then we came out with Versalles, and that was the second store. And then last, and I get a ton of questions about this one.
this one.
Alaska.
Right.
Why Alaska?
In Cuba. Alaska.
It's hard to grow them in Alaska.
That was the coldest shoe store there was, right? They had air conditioning.
That's northern Cuba.
It was a boot.
I wish he was still alive to ask him what he was either drinking or smoking the day he came up with, let's call our shoe store Alaska. Hey, that sounds good. But I didn't make the history. I just pay homage to it. And his thing was always leaving a legacy behind, not only for his children, but for his grandchildren and his nieces and nephews. And he was always about the family. He always he played the lottery because he wanted to win the lottery so he could buy a plot of land and build everybody a house. Because in Cuba, they all live within 2 blocks of each other. And in the United States, they spread out a little bit more. And that was the one thing he did not like, was the fact that, the family kind of spread apart a little bit. And he wanted to win the lottery so he could build a finca with all these houses for all the family to live close to each other. And
what are they called?
Finca.
Finca.
Finca, a farm, you know, like a finca.
Paul,
a
don't you
farm.
live in a finca?
Yeah.
Sometimes I do.
Yeah, so that's you know, it was a shame when Castro took over. He took everything. My parents came in '69 with nothing.
Yep.
When I say nothing, I mean the clothes on their back, a suitcase with a couple of pieces of clothing, and everybody asked me, you know, what are you coming out with? And we're saving our next cigar for our 5th anniversary,
nice.
and it's going to be commemorating that event when he was actually leaving Cuba. He had a ring that his grandfather had passed on to his father. My grandfather, his father, died when my dad was only 17. So, you know, it meant a lot to him, and he wasn't allowed technically to bring it. But he said, you know what, I'm not just going to leave it and, you know, or sell it. It means too much to me. I'll try to bring it and see what happens. Well, he almost made it through until the last guy looks at his hand and says, what's that? My dad tells him the story. Oh, it's my grandfather's ring. And, you know, he passed it on to my dad. My dad passed it on to me. So the guy says, well, let me see it. So my father takes it off and hands it to the guy. The guy looks at it, goes like this. He says, all right, go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah. So the cigar that'll be coming out for our 5th anniversary is going to be called the Stolen Ring.
Nice.
Wow.
And it's
Perfect.
commemorating that particular story that he used to tell about, you know, just to show people how cruel, you know, they
we're frozen again.
that regime is.
No, you're good, Paul.
No, you're good.
No, I can.
So, Alex, why don't we tell us? Let's go from the beginning, that's an amazing story now about. But how about you getting involved in the industry in itself? Because you did a lot of things back in Jersey and all.
Yeah, so I was that
tell a little bit about
crazy,
you.
I was that crazy consumer, you know, that likes to go to all the different cigar events and went to Nicaragua, went to Honduras, went to the Dominican Republic, and I capped off a 25-year career in law enforcement. And
Thank you for your service.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you.
He's another guy. He's got 10 more years.
10 more years, brother.
Go. That's it, man. Come on in. The water's fine. That once a month check.
We're trying to get him down to Florida.
I'm working harder now than I was before, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, but you're not looking bullets.
Yeah, exactly. Smoking cigars instead, which,
yeah,
believe it or not, my first cigar that I smoked was on my day that I graduated the police academy, July 14th, 1995. One of the guys that we used to carpool with gives me a cigar, and I tell him, nah, I don't smoke. He goes, well, you are today. And I have him to thank for this crazy, you know, hobby gone wild, if you want to call it that, or, you know, what have you. But I fell into the perfect retirement job. Guy calls me up, who's another retired cop, and he tells me, hey, listen, you're looking for a job? And I said, yeah, I'm using up my time. I said, I'm eventually going to have to do something. And he says, how about running a cigar shop? I said, that sounds interesting. And he says, well, my local shop is looking for a manager, and they asked me, but I'm going to go down to Tampa in about 6 months. So I told him I'd love to, but I can't take it, but I had the perfect guy for him. So he kind of gave me the in. I, sent him my resume. I interviewed, and I got the job. And for 6 years, I managed Main Street Cigars in Woodbridge, New Jersey.
Ah, in Woodbridge. There we go. Very close. We're not too far from where I lived.
There you go. Where do you live?
I used to live in North Bergen, New Jersey, but
okay,
not far. Woodbridge, we know it well.
Yeah. We lived in Wayne for 15 years.
We lived in Wayne too. So.
Also in a finca.
But we used to go to jail.
Well, we were in a triangle, actually. I was on top, Frank was here, and Bob was away.
Yeah. I actually volunteered on the ambulance in Union City, so
okay, there you go. You know it well. You know it well.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, there's a big Cuban population in Union City, New Jersey.
Bergline Avenue, right?
That's where 3/4 of the family went. We came into Newark. They lived there was a 4-story apartment building on Park Avenue, 322 Park Avenue.
Oh yeah.
Every apartment except for the first floor, which was the super, was Martinez. And on 324 Park Avenue, there was another apartment that was Martinez. Again, close. Everybody lived close.
Oh yeah, I went to school with a Martinez. We used to call him Martinez.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's how it was back then. You know, families stuck together. They lived.
Yep.
They would buy these buildings, and the whole family would still
Yeah.
live on. You know, everyone would live in it.
My grandfather had a six flat, and it was all his
Relatives.
All the family
and-
together. Yeah.
they just keep going on.
Absolutely.
Next family.
So
Yeah.
Joey, you know what? I'm going to talk. I first have to discuss something with you.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. There we
Everybody
go.
close their ears.
There we go.
Did you hear this attitude? It's coming.
The time
Well, that
has
was a great show,
come.
guys. Have a good evening. We'll see you guys
The
next
time has
month.
come.
Hold on, we got to go back to the story here by
We're
Alex,
doing-
but you know, we're taking
doing-
a station break.
So we're doing a wonderful pairing. I love the concept of a 250th anniversary issue bourbon because Evan Williams is probably it has the longest, like you were saying. It's got the panache of being the longest standing, we'll call it, and properly licensed distiller. You know. But so I take a sip of this, and okay, maybe my palate might have been a little, I don't know, something was off with it. I took a sip of this. I almost spit it out, Joe. I was like, what? And I told Bob, what is this? So that's because
I peed in your sample. That's why.
That's what I was going to get to. I think Joey sent us bad liquor, literally, just because he wanted to mess with us. No, actually, what's interesting is
Yes,
that
that's
this
the bottle.
got much better
No, it's different.
after I decided that it was. I said this is horrible. The Bob, horrible. I can't drink this.
And a word from our sponsor.
Why are you talking to me like I produced the whiskey or something?
I go, but you know what, Joe? I'm going to give you kudos because of this. Bob then told me how much a bottle cost. And I go, all right, well, if we're looking at cost per ounce, yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
This is good at a cost per ounce basis. It's good.
For $23 a bottle, Frank.
But you've been spoiling us every month with really good. So
I know. Yeah. So
we dropped down in class, but it was not your fault, and I understand.
I think you guys are talking about the small batch. This is actually the single barrel, so this is probably about $40 a bottle.
Okay.
And it is aged 8 years.
That's still a bargain.
Yeah,
That's still
I mean,
good. That's
for an
a bargain.
8-year-old bourbon at single barrel. What's the proof on here? I don't even know.
90, 94, 96.
It's 58.88
106.
ABV.
So 107, and change.
I mean, I like it. A lot of people are enjoying it, and
I told you, I now like it.
And
Yeah.
Joey, I just picked it up at Publix for $23 a bottle. I bought 3 of them.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
it's a great mixer.
It's a sipper.
I like my Manhattans.
So I figured, we got to take a break from the Scotch and
Yes.
get to the American bourbon spirit for our
Absolutely.
250th birthday.
There you go.
And I figured, why not this bottle? It's so
American.
patriotic and American looking,
Absolutely.
and someone is going to win the bottle tonight.
There we go.
That's the
Kyle,
$40
we
bottle, not the
Yeah.
23 that Bob
Right,
has.
this is $40. Yeah.
You guys always pay more in Illinois.
Well, we got some
So
public
here's to Frank's point.
Right.
Love bourbon.
Here's your hashtag,
Love
folks.
bourbon, but I
Yeah,
think
then you're gonna
we've been
win.
spoiled with all these amazing scotches that we've
We
been
have
doing
been
this year.
You can do it on your phone.
Well, I don't know. We've been
Go ahead,
we've been
yes.
drinking some good bourbon too.
Oh,
Yeah, there
we
you
have
go.
I mean,
it.
what did we just drink a few minutes ago, Frank?
Frank August.
Frank August.
See how Frank got involved in that bottle?
Pretty good shit.
Frank August. Look for it. It's fantastic.
And what was the other one?
He's an independent bottler.
Peerless.
The other one, Peerless.
Peerless.
Joey, Peerless.
Very
Double
good.
O.
Yeah,
All right.
Peerless
Double
they
O.
put out good stuff, and also maybe we'll do multiple draws. Someone's going to win this American flag whiskey lab hat.
Nice.
I'll throw in a American flag from the United States Postal Service.
There we go. Look at this. And we're gonna, of course, throw at Alex. Alex, maybe we could throw somebody in Alaska. Throw him a shoe.
A nice cold shoe.
Wow.
All right, let's get back to the story, Alex. Go ahead. Let's talk about it. You became a manager of a shop.
Yeah,
How did that
so
go for you?
It was the perfect job because apparently before me, it was okay for whoever was working the store to sit in the back and watch ESPN all day.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Yeah. So the store went from about doing $330,000 a year to by the time I left, almost $1 million.
Wow.
And that's not bad for a little 800 square foot. Then we got the space next door, turned it into a 24/7 members lounge, and
Nice.
but while I'm doing this, my son kept bugging me, Dad, why don't you open up your own lounge? Why don't you open up your own lounge? I said, because I don't have Brian's money, who was the owner of the shop.
Exactly.
And you know, my parents instilled a work ethic in me, and when I met him actually 2 weeks after I got hired, because I got hired by his vice president, and he was away, and he comes in and he shakes my hand. He says, I heard good things already. He says, here's what I want you to do. Run this shop like it's yours, and I'll worry about the bills.
Oh.
And so that we have what we have now, and it's
Very nice.
going strong. So
Awesome.
So I told my son, I said, I don't got that kind of money. I said, and it was almost half jokingly. I said, why don't we get our own brand? And he goes, that's a great idea. And then I said, you know what? That is kind of like a good idea. I said, it'll help build a legacy for you guys, and something to commemorate our family. And then the wheels started turning, and Brian was 110% behind me. He's like, yeah, do it. It sounds great. I'll support you all the way. And obviously that was the first store that carried him. And we're in about 31 shops now.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Awesome.
It's a grind, but a man who loves what he does never works a day in his life.
And
Absolutely.
obviously the name has significance.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
Exile.
Everything with the brand was deliberate and has a meaning.
Right.
The color of the boxes matches the bands, obviously, and the colors are red, white, and blue.
Nice.
It's the color of the American flag and the Cuban flag.
Right.
And so every little detail, the on the band you have the Cuban coat of arms.
Gotcha.
And so everything has a little bit of a meaning to it. And everybody talks about all the stories in the cigar industry, and that's what makes boutiques so special. Everybody has a story behind why they did it and what they're
Exactly.
in for. And it's interesting to hear the backstory of how did this happen. And there's some crazy stories in this cigar industry where people started and ended up. But the joke is that the Fuente started on a back porch rolling cigars, and Perdomo started in his garage. I got him beat because my wife let me put a 7-foot by 10-foot walk-in humidor in our living room, and we were packaging in our dining room.
Not that one.
Wow. So regardless of
we
Frank's
got
shitty,
rid of the furniture, and we put this big ass walk-in humidor, and everybody that hears that says, "Oh, she's a keeper."
Yes, she is. Does she smoke cigars too?
We're actually celebrating our 5th anniversary on July 2nd. We got married on the beach in Marco Island.
Nice.
And, yeah, she's the rock behind me, pushing me to, keep going, and she's just a tremendous help.
Do you
Awesome.
And you try this with a glass of coffee or a cup of coffee?
yeah, it would go good with a
this
cup
is
of coffee.
good.
Yeah.
It's got
fantastic
a creamy note
Yeah,
to
since
it.
Frank doesn't like the bourbon, maybe you just have some coffee.
I didn't.
But
I
hey,
didn't
Frank,
say I
either
didn't
way,
like it.
look what happened. The stars lined up anyway with the red, white, and blue.
Exactly.
So fuck you, Frank.
Oh, hey, you got a lady on the show. Hey.
She's heard it all.
Oh, man.
Look who she's married to.
Look,
For our consumers, where can they get your cigars at? I know we got people from around the country that are asking, where can they get your cigars at right now?
So, like I said, I'm in 31 stores, mostly New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, Florida, and Puerto Rico. But if you go to the website, exilecigars.com, we have a retailers page that lists all the retailers. We also have an online storefront where we sell our cigars for people that have no brick and mortar. We're all about the brick and mortar. I came from brick and mortar. I was in retail. If you have one near you, I encourage you, please go buy them there. But if you don't, you can go to unicornsmokes.com. That was started when another one that my son pushed me into when I bought the NFT number 1 and 2 from La Flor Dominicana when they came out with the NFT cigar release. And I needed a website in order to be able to retail, and I actually wholesaled to a lot of stores. So that was the impetus of that. And then once we got our core line out, La Dalia, we put that on the website as well so that people can enjoy it if they don't have a brick and mortar near them. And we do sampler packs and all that, so you can try a little bit of every one of the lines, so you can see which one your favorite is.
And one of the best things you can do if you have a brick and mortar near you and they're not carrying it, start asking them about it. Like, how can I get these Exile cigars? Start that, because if they get asked enough, those retailers will bring it in. Be like, oh shit, I didn't know those people wanted it here. So, you got to have a following. So.
In Jersey, are you in Whippany at J&R?
No.
That's
a tough. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
Guy. Yeah. We are in right down about 10 minutes away in Fairfield at Fume.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
Fume 46. My son actually.
It's on
works
46.
there.
Yeah, I know exactly where it is.
How about in Paramus? There's that other one, not J&R. I know they have one but there's another place in Paramus. God, I can't remember the name of it.
No, not Paramus.
Well, you know what, Bob? You can go to the website, look at the
retailers. There you go.
Oh, I know.
We do have a question from Billy out of Long Island. He was wondering, do you have anything out in Long Island? Because Billy's a big cigar guy, and he supports almost everybody that we have on the show. If I say everybody, probably.
Absolutely. And we do actually have. I can't think of the name of his store. I will put it in. I'll put it in the chat for sure and yell it out once I get here. And let's see.
Coming up, Billy. Hold on.
It's coming up. And it is. We're actually in Papa Juan, right by Yankee Stadium for all the Yankee fans. We're in Tobacco Plaza in Great Neck.
There we go.
Oh wow,
okay. That's not too far from Billy.
And in Cedarhurst. Yep.
Nice. So what do we have going on for the blend in this?
Yes.
Alaska?
Can you tell us a little bit about the Alaska?
Because it's smoking incredible.
Yeah.
So
really
the Alaska has become my new favorite. It's the most Cubanesque and most complex cigar. And when I say Cubanesque, I'm talking 70s, 60s, 50s. I'm talking when Cuban cigars were, the shit.
Were what they were. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So it's a 5-year aged Ecuadorian Habano wrapper with an Ecuadorian Sumatra binder and Dominican fillers. I like to call this one the roller coaster cigar because there's no dominant note. A lot of cigars, it's dominant pepper, it's dominant, woody. This is a medium body cigar that just keeps changing every inch of the cigar.
Right. It's like creamy and cookie dough and leather. It just kind of goes up and down a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Even the strength varies a little bit. It gets a little stronger than it backs off a little bit, and
I'm tasting a little creamy in it.
Yes, cream. Yeah, I get that creaminess too.
Yeah, definitely. And then with the bourbon, it just gets sweeter.
Yes.
Yeah.
the bourbon sweetens it.
So you're adding like that caramel sweetness to that creaminess, and it's like just delicious.
So the notes that I had on this from when I did this a few weeks ago when we were trying to figure out what we're going to pair, how we're going to do this. I knew the Alaska was going to be it right off the bat, but I was getting on the dry draw, I was getting heavy earth notes, and then once lit, this cigar gave way to like a chocolate nuttiness with baking spice. And then once I started pairing it with the whiskey, I almost got like a chocolate covered like orange with this.
There's definitely citrus. Yeah. That citrus is coming off of this bourbon too.
Yeah. So that for sure. It just gave way to a great experience, and I fell in love with this pairing from the moment I went into it. The other two cigars didn't seem to have the right blend to go with the whiskey, so this one really put it over the top. The Alaska was my choice from the get-go.
So we got two questions for you. Hold on, I'm sorry, Alex. Got two questions. One was, where is your lounge in Jersey? Billy's asking that.
So the one that I used to manage is on Main Street, 53 Main Street in Woodbridge. I still visit there quite often. I'm up in Jersey a lot because obviously a lot of my customers are up there. So, but it's Main Street Cigars in Woodbridge. Great shop. We all the people that work there are trained tobacconists through Tobacconist University. That was one of the things that I did. I wanted us to be able to, when we recommended, we had something behind our recommendations, not just, this is what's selling today. This is what we got to sell today. No, you pair it according to what the customer is smoking, what they like, what they're drinking, what they're eating. You try to find something that they're going to enjoy.
Nice. And the other one is, do you have anything going on in Michigan? Earthling Bruce Stark would like to know. He's another supporter of the show. He's actually smoking in Alaska right now.
Wow. Yeah, I have a guy starting to visit lounges out in Michigan and sell out there. Bruce something or other is his name. Stark. Bruce Stark.
Oh. Do you have anything in Alaska?
I heard he's a terrible rep.
He said that he heard the rep is terrible.
He goes in with a Bible in a box. You know what I mean?
Hey, Kyle, can I add something? Not to interrupt the cigar talk. Can I add something to the giveaways?
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's the 250th birthday, right?
Yeah.
So, and I am going to. This is my dad's picture that he was handing out to the pit prisoners. The card that he would hand out to the prisoners.
Oh, cool. Let me try to get that open.
Here's my dad's story. It's a short read. It's several pages.
Oh,
okay?
wow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And this story was handwritten by my dad. This was his letter to his mother.
Wow.
When he was coming home from World War II and what he did.
Wow.
And since it's the 250th birthday, I'm going to add America 250.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
There you go. Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
The winner's going to get my dad's story, his picture, and the flag.
Oh.
And Alex is giving away the red, white, and blue box.
No, I was going to do 250 cigars in commemoration, but instead I decided I'll just do a sampler of stuff to,
Perfect.
So that, whoever wins can try
that's
the
fantastic.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. And let me tell you, one thing I want to say to Alex is thank you very much. When you did send us your sampler, I was basically blown away by the amount of cigars that were sent. I almost passed out, actually.
He called me because, Ron, is this all for me or for everybody else?
I go, what's going on? There's a lot of cigars here.
I had a heart attack. I was like, oh, I got everybody's cigars. I'm like, crap, I got to get these in the mail now. I'm like, oh, shit.
I know.
The first thing I say is, what do we owe them?
And then we began smoking them. They're fantastic. Thank you so
I'm
very
glad.
much.
They certainly are.
So that I try to get people to go outside their comfort zone, get outside of those big box cigars that they're used to smoking. Yes. And the hardest step in getting a boutique cigar to sell is getting it in consumers' hands.
True.
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
when you do, and they try it, and all of a sudden they're smoking it, and they're sitting in the lounge, and I've seen it. They'll come in. Oh, what are you smoking? Oh, I'm smoking the new Alaska. It's really good. Oh, really? I haven't had that one yet. Let me. And they go in and they buy it, and that's our our customers are our biggest proponents. They they love it. They post on Instagram, and that's what we like to see. It makes me feel good that I'm making something not just for me, but something that other cigar lovers can enjoy.
Yeah, so
There's no better advertising than word of mouth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can
I was
spend
out in
millions in
Clearwater.
advertising, but word of mouth is it.
Yeah, I was out in Clearwater Beach 2 weeks ago doing an early celebration for my birthday weekend because the way things are lining up, the people just couldn't get together and stuff. But we're out there. We rented a cabana out there, and it was funny because I went up to the cabana boys and I was like, "Hey, is cigars smoke okay out here or whatever?" And the guy literally looks me dead in the face. He goes, "Cigars, yes. Cigarettes, go fuck off." I'm like, "Oh." I'm sitting there smoking it, and there was a couple of guys that were walking by, and they're smelling it, and I was smoking Alex's cigars because I was preparing for the show coming up here, and they're like, "What are you smoking?" I was like, "Oh, this is a brand Exile Cigars." I was like, I've got the Alaska, and I had a couple of the other ones, and they're like, "Oh, that smells really good." They're like, I'm like, I gotta go check those out next time. I'm like, "Yeah, you check in your shops, see what they got. Exile is a great brand. This thing is smoking excellent." I'm out in the dead heat in the summer, and the thing's perfect, lit and smoke through the whole time.
Yeah.
And I turned down a couple of guys to your cigars just out there smoking on Clearwater Beach.
There you go. And
Cool.
Sandy has my
Thank you
my
so much.
favorite pillow
Sandy's
when I
pillow
visit them.
says, "Where's my cabana boy?"
I love it. I love it, Sandy.
Hey, Alex, are you gonna be doing the TPA event down in Pensacola first weekend of October?
Absolutely. That's going to be a blast. It's going to be a great time. If you got some vacation time, come spend a couple of days in Pensacola. You can hit the beach and then come have some cigars at the TPA Smoke Fest, the first TPA Smoke Fest. I will definitely be one of the vendors there. Yep,
Good,
first weekend,
good.
October. What is it? First, second, third.
First, second, and third October. Yes, it's going to be at the Shriners Temple there, and lots of space. And I think we're between 15 and 20 vendors, if not more. Kathy's on, so she can give me an update. And if you have an RV, you can bring an RV and park on the property also. There's also going to be 3 hotels locally where all the vendors and people are coming. So mark that down, folks. It's going to be a great event, and you can come personally meet Alex and smoke his cigars and meet him in person. You can see what a great guy he is.
Sounds like a road trip for us.
Yes,
That's it.
Yeah.
Right up the road.
Yeah, that's a long road.
That's a long road.
All right, so it's 6 hours. What can I tell you?
More than 6 hours.
I saw 2 questions real quick. Billy was asking if there's going to be any events up in the tri-state area, and I'll be traveling back up there. I haven't booked anything yet, but I'm going to guess the month of September, the first 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be up in New Jersey, New York, and PA. So there'll probably be some events. If you want to follow us, our social media is at Exile Cigars. Both on Instagram. We have Exile Cigars on Facebook, and we also have a YouTube channel, which I have not posted enough videos onto, but I'm working on it, which is Exile Cigars, which is not just Exile Cigars, but it's about educating cigar smokers in general. It's about different things. There's only so much I can say how great Exile Cigars are before people get bored, even though they are. But I'm prejudiced to that fact. And I like to educate consumers, with the questions that they're always too scared to ask, which is, so it's going to be a fun channel once I get rolling with the videos, and everyone is getting a little bit better. So, I'll be putting some more videos up next week.
That's very nice of you. I have to bring some up. Like when you go into a humidor or a new cigar store, there's one in Bonita Springs here, and it is so large, you're intimidated You know, when you see all these cigars in the humidor, and it'd be great to have a person like yourself, you know, explaining the cigar, your brand, of course.
And that's exactly what our guys at Main Street Cigars used to do. You know, people got to the point where they would come in and go, "What should I smoke today?"
Yeah.
And that's the biggest compliment any tobacconist can get, when a cigar smoker is letting you decide what they're going to enjoy today.
Whenever we go to the Corona Lounge, I mean, the first thing we walk in and ask Scooter, we're like,
Scooter,
what's new and what do you got for us? And
because he knows what we like.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
I got to try that sometime. I've never been there.
So in all three directions, it's just that creamy caramelly,
creamy caramel, vanilla, topped
deliciousness.
Yeah.
Does the cigar make the whiskey better for you, Frank?
It actually totally does.
Right.
And here's an instance where the cigar for me enhanced the bourbon by like twofold. It like totally took hold of the bourbon, and it kind of it settled it down in a way that made it much more approachable and a lot less where I felt like, you know, because a lot of the scotches that we've been drinking and the higher end bourbons are just so smooth and elegant.
Right.
This is just like the cigar said, wait a minute, whiskey, I'm going to tame your ass. Yeah. I'm going to make you approachable in a way that is actually good. So for me,
Joey says that to everybody.
I was going to say, Sandy said the same about Paul.
I'm going to tame your ass.
But what a fabulous...
Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch.
No,
it's a fabulous smoke. The draw is amazing. The construction, retro,
you know, no canoeing, none of that nonsense. None of that.
Lights. It's fabulous.
No, it's a good burn.
Alex, you got a winner here, man.
Amazing draw, just creamy. Yeah, you're right. Very Cuban-esque.
Yep.
I'm glad you like it.
Absolutely. Yeah, the
and
size
guys,
too. I mean, the size is the key.
How to contact me? You can go on the website, and there's a contact us, or you can it's really simple. Alex@exilcigars.com.
Alex,
right? Yeah, Frank,
there you go.
Frank, you just touched on the size. It's like a smaller Vitola, so I think that really
exactly. It's like almost like a Corona in a way. It's just. To me, I think
but it's a slow burn.
Excellent. Slow burn.
It's not a quick
very
slow.
Yeah.
Slow burn.
Well, we lit it up at 7 o'clock. It's an hour, and
half of this
about
an hour and 15
only halfway through.
Yep.
Yeah, only halfway through.
Yeah.
And to Sandy, to your point, the room note, I attributed it to like almost chocolate covered peanuts.
Oh, I love chocolate covered.
Yeah, that's kind of the room note that I was getting with this cigar.
So you're going to think I'm crazy.
Tonight.
You're closed in. We're out in Illinois here, so we don't have a room note.
Yeah, the room note is pollen.
And Frank ate for dinner.
Hey, Sandy, what's that bedroom note like?
I'm not gonna say that Paul was playing taps.
Wow. Talk about low blows.
Sandy, I still love you.
It makes her cry every time.
Wow. So, Alex, what's your son? Is he involved with you in any way? You mentioned that a lot about him. What's his part in your business?
So he's actually managing a cigar shop in New Jersey, and we do all the deciding on blends and the package design and
nice
and all that stuff together. You know, I'm sure my dad would have liked to have me. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We butted heads when I was younger, but he would have loved to have me working with him. And I love having, my son share this passion with me, even though he did steal some cigars out of my humidor when he was like 15.
Well, that's
never forget.
I didn't find out about it until he was on a podcast with Mr. Quesada. And he tells the story, and I'm like, "You son of a bitch! I know."
He ratted himself out. Oh man!
Yeah.
I'm curious. What's the sales tax now on cigars in Jersey?
Jersey's 30%.
30.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great.
Right, so we
Not
got
as
we
bad
got
as
guys
Illinois.
from Staten Island because we're like literally. I had one guy tell me it's easier for me to get to you than it is to get to the shop in Staten Island. They would come over and buy their cigars there, and of course, they would
Woodbridge
report
is
them.
closer. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
without a doubt.
and you guys in Illinois just got a big victory on your sales tax on cigars.
Yeah, capped it finally.
Maximum 70 cents on the sticks. So
that's
it was
amazing.
actually funny because I was
70.
talking to a mutual friend of ours. I was at the shop and buying some cigars, and he's like, "Hey, what was your address up in Chicago? Because I can this will save you a couple of dollars getting the money through Illinois than it is through Florida." I'm like, get the fuck out! That Illinois is going to be cheaper than Florida? And he's like, yeah, with the new sale tax law, it's a little bit cheaper from Illinois now. I'm like, get the fuck
So
out.
Ronnie might stay after all.
Joey's staying. I'm out of here. So we got another question, Alex, from Billy. His thing is, how many ring gauges do they have? Mild, medium, bold. I mean,
that's not ring gauges.
That's not ring
gauges. I'm reading what he says there. What can I tell you?
Don't read a mistake. Help
All
him
right,
out.
Billy, you did a Billyism. Forget about it.
He might be asking how many ring gauges do you have in your
what
your
size
line?
cigars? Yeah,
I got you. So the La Dalia line has originally it was a 550 Robusto, a 650 Toro, and a 660 Gorda. And I'm not a 60 ring guy smoker myself, but I will tell you, the amount of tobacco in that cigar, when you weigh it against other brands that have their 60 by 6 or 60 by 6.5, you could tell the difference in weight in your hand.
Gotcha.
Wow.
And so you talk about a 2-hour smoke, that's a 2-hour smoke.
Wow.
And then we came out with a limited release. We did 10,000 in a Corona size, which is my favorite size.
Okay.
5.5 by 46.
Okay.
And so that's the La Dalia, which is, I characterize it as medium plus, depending on where you're, if you're a light cigar smoker, you're going to find it medium plus. If you're a full-bodied smoker, you're going to find it medium.
Right.
But there's a lot of flavor, and that's what I like to say about the Corona. The Corona is a little less on strength and more on flavor because you get more of that Mexican San Andres wrapper.
Okay.
And then Versailles is a Connecticut, and we have a 5 by 50 Robusto and a 6 by 52 in the Toro. Alaska is also 550, 650 for the Toro, and the limited, which is also Corona, is 6 by 46. And I'll be honest with you, being a Corona smoker, I wanted to say that blend was the best expression was going to be in the Corona, but it turned out to be the Toro.
Toro. Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. I find
Hey, Alex,
it to
show
be
us
the
your
most-
tattoo again, because I think Paul and Sandy cut out.
Hold on a second.
Didn't
Let me
see
get that
your-
back up. Let me
Oh,
put that
very
back up.
cool.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
See the We the People?
Matter of fact, I
We
got
the
it done.
People.
I got it done in Fort Myers. We the people.
Really?
Right.
And then on the
Very
other
nicely
side is
done.
the Cuban flag.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh,
What's on the other arm? What's on your cigar arm?
That is the other arm is the Serenity Prayer, which helped me not commit freaking murder when I was getting divorced. Anyway.
Is that like in the Seinfeld, Serenity Now, Serenity Now?
All right. It's time to talk about that. Let's go. Let's talk about that one.
Kyle, you want to
Kyle.
put that hashtag back up on
that-
the
there
screen?
for one last hurrah.
So now here we go. Why don't we do this? Since we have a lot of wonderful gifts, why don't we put together our what I'll call our 250 anniversary, which will include Paul's gifts and the hats from Joey and Ron. So that is like a full-blown, patriot.
And the whiskey.
No, and no, the whiskey goes with the
That's another
cigars.
Okay.
And
all
the
right.
whiskey goes with the cigars. How's that?
Yeah.
That
So
makes
two-
sense?
Two
We got
drawers.
two winners. Two winners
Yes.
There you
tonight.
go.
winners
Two
tonight.
Two spins of the wheel.
Two spins
Two
of the wheel.
drawings.
Make sure you get your.
Hold on, let them get a chance to ride because we got a lot of late people that just came on. So
Well, they
human
shouldn't win
opportunity.
that. They shouldn't win.
Oh, well,
If you weren't here from the beginning, you shouldn't win.
Yeah, the audience should know that this is only available to our Facebook and YouTube watchers.
Yep.
So, and this is a live thing, so you got to be here to represent. If you're not here,
Right.
we move on to the next one. This is
And,
how
and
it works.
the bottle, it's hard to get. A lot of bourbon lovers are after this bottle, and
Yes,
you know,
it is going pretty good money on the third-party market right now.
Mhm.
And before we forget, I just want to say happy birthday, Kyle Gesso.
Yeah, happy
All right,
birthday,
because it's
Kyle
a few
Jessel.
days. And
Yeah, Kyle, how many birthdays have you had in 2 months? We've been celebrating your birthday for 2 months now.
Hey, when you got as many people that love me, I got to.
Oh. Well, he's had so many birthdays because he's got no lovers, so he keeps trying. So, and also from Cigar Box Marketing, our TPA Wonder Woman.
She's
Kathy
my birthday,
Paterni.
too.
Happy birthday to Kathy. You
Yeah,
also.
another birthday. She's the better
Happy
looking
birthday, Kathy.
twin.
And Ronnie and Teresa are going to celebrate 32 years of marriage tomorrow.
Yes.
37.
37.
37.
Wow.
Oh man.
Man,
Oh,
next
you
time it's gonna
really
be four.
fucked up.
I know. I should be like Alex.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
With a Serenity tattoo.
We'll be 42 June 30th.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
42. Congratulations.
There you go.
Look at
That's
the love.
awesome.
Yeah.
We got a lot of love out here today.
Joey, pick up your wife.
Yeah. I'm on my way.
Are we ready to spin the wheel?
We're ready to do a
Let's
little
spin
wheel.
the
The first
wheel.
one will be for the hats in
Hats.
Paul's package.
The
Yes.
250
package.
birthday drawing. All right, here we go.
Hey, where's my name?
I didn't
can't
see
be
my
in
name
it.
in there
Yeah,
either.
Kathy
in
keeps-
We can't be
I like
in
the way
it.
Kathy says sorry, Ronnie, on my anniversary. It's because of her.
Brian,
I'm
Brian,
Hey, oh, there you go. Big fella's in the house.
Where are you at, Brian? Are you still here?
You still here,
You know,
Brian?
he's been answering the whole time.
Now, Brian, you got to rock that Whiskey Lab hat in your mobile lounge.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Where is he here?
He's not here.
Oh, he better be.
There he
Yeah,
is.
he's here. He's here.
Oh.
There we go.
He's somewhere. Here's Brian.
Congratulations.
There we are. All right, Brian, you get the 250 package. Now the next one will be for the whiskey and cigars.
How do I get that? There he is. All right, there's Brian. Let me get him off of there.
Whiskey and cigars. Here we go.
This
Whiskey
is
and
for the
cigars,
whiskey,
folks.
Spin that wheel.
the red, white, and the blue box.
It may be empty, but you'll get them.
Yeah.
Andy,
Andy
Moose.
Andy Moose.
The
Who's Andy Moose? I don't know this guy.
The moose is on the loose.
Sarge, where are you at, Andy?
Andy, you
Alaska.
Andy Moose is in Alaska.
Yeah, he's here. There he goes. Hell yeah.
So, Andy, I don't even know who you are, but you got to do me
Oh,
a
yeah.
favor. You're going to have to send me
I
your
do. I
address
know,
so we
Andy.
get it in the system and we're able to get the bottle and the hat out to you. All right. So make sure
Bottle
you
and the
PM me.
cigars.
Cigars. That's right. So
Yeah.
I got to get Alex
He's in
the address for the
Fairbanks.
cigars.
He's in Fair-
He's in
he's in
Fairbanks.
Fairbanks.
Oh, wait a minute. Where is he really?
The Alaskas come frozen. You got to defrost them over 2 days.
There you go.
Right.
Takes about 3 days.
Packed
So
and
part of
dry
the
ice.
marketing thing, you know.
That's great. Hey, Paul, I'll get you Brian's address. I'll send it down to you. I got that for him, so that's good.
Yeah.
But Andy
Yeah.
is a newbie.
And
Nice.
yeah, they come frozen inside of a shoe.
Right. Your dad's old shoes.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex, did your dad ever throw a shoe at you when he was pissed
Oh,
off?
yeah.
My mother used to throw them at me.
No. I had an aunt though that was like a samurai warrior with that chancleta though.
Real quick,
We had the bastonata back in the day too.
Oh, we
you
had
know?
the shoe too.
I had the shoe.
I had the shoe. I should shoe
Wait,
got
Paul's-
thrown at me.
hold on a second.
Paul
Paul's
got
trying
beat
to
with a bugle.
Yeah, well, I want to tell you about the bugle. I was going to tell you earlier. A friend of mine knew we were going to Austria, and I was going to play taps. I believe it was his grandfather or his father's World War II United States Army issued bugle.
Oh wow!
Wow.
It's engraved in here, but you can't see it. But
That's cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's an official United States Army bugle.
Oh wow! That's
Can we do
cool.
one more draw
awesome.
for the bugle?
Play us one more song. Paul, do it one more time for the ending of the show.
Bugle,
All right.
bugle. Wait.
Here we
One
go.
more time for us.
I've had a couple bourbons, so
Take it
There
away.
you go. This is not the guy from F Troop, is it, Dobbs?
He's blowing the cigar smoke through the bugle.
Wow.
I can't say enough about putting the show ending on that note, literally.
Sandy's going to need a hearing aid after this.
What you say? What?
my neighbors are all yelling at me.
All your neighbors love you, apparently. Huh?
That is
Well,
awesome.
thank you guys for joining us. This
Yes,
was great.
thank you so much.
What an honor to have everybody on
Alex,
board.
I look forward to seeing you in October, and obviously I
Yes,
see you
sir.
every Wednesday night anyway. We'll see you tomorrow night on the TPA Zoom. But
Yes, sir.
thank you so much again for all the cigars, like Frank said.
Yes.
Absolutely an amazing line you have, and we're wishing you all the best.
Thank you.
Can't
Thank
wait
you
to
so
see the
much.
new one or try the new one, because if all these are fabulous, I can just
Mhm.
imagine what the next one is going to be, the stolen ring, and what a story behind it. It's
Yep.
fabulous.
Stay on board for the after party. Paul, bring your bugle.
Bring your bugle.
Don't hang up. We don't go anywhere. We're right after the show. But anyway, again, everybody, we won't be back till July. So happy 4th
right.
of July. Happy
Yes.
250th to everybody,
Happy
to all you
anniversary.
veterans and everyone that's serving us. Thank you. Thank you for everything you do here for our country. And we love you. And you guys all
And
take
hey,
care and have a great one.
One last thing. Make sure you root for the USA men's soccer team. I'm not a soccer
Oh,
fan.
yeah,
I'm a USA
absolutely.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah,
And
you're
one-
right.
And root for them.
And one last thing, we got a new import at the Whiskey Lab, so check out the website. We have over 3,000 new bottles in stock, new
Wow.
brands
Nice.
as well. So
Are
check
they
it out.
still full, Joey?
Maybe half.
That much off each one. You had to try it, you know.
One last note.
Are you tooting your horn again?
That's the bedroom note.
That's
at our age.
I taste the note of bugle in this.
Joey, when you get to our age,
Right.
you're going to hear a lot of toots.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It comes out
But
natural.
it's usually from the other end.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
All right,
It's
see
been
you
great.
guys next month.
Good night, everybody.
See you in a little bit. Good night.
Tell my brothers to line 'em up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but I sure it ain't my last. 'Cause this world is so beautiful. I see its love come shine through. This world is so beautiful. I feel its love come shine